Monmouth men's and women's outdoor track and field teams each go for 3 in a row at MAAC Championships this weekend. I'm here with senior Faith Blamon as we look ahead to the championships. In Faith, the team has been so successful for so long. What is the focus now going into the championships this weekend, really both for the men's and women's side as you go for another title?
We're focusing mainly on staying together. We're building as a team. We're really young this year, but the girls are extremely talented, and we just want to keep on the tradition of winning.
All right, Faith, now with you being a senior, you've been around the program for a few years. What are you telling and what's your message to some of the younger student athletes on your team?
Everyone's coming after us, but don't be intimidated. Believe in yourself, and you'll do just fine.
And obviously with you being a thrower, it's a big part of what this team does. What has been the throwers' really mentality all season long? It's always been a group that had so much success. You've won MAAC Athlete of the Week a couple of times. What's your specific group's mentality going into the weekend?
We just try to be as aggressive as possible. As aggressive as possible. We lift heavy. We're all about being explosive, and we want to take that and transition that into conference championships.
As we continue to look ahead to the weekend's outdoor track and field championships, I'm here with men's senior Tevin Kirby-Stewart as we look ahead to Monmouth going for 3 in a row. And Tevin, before we focus in on the championships, I want to get your thoughts. The team has had a very successful spring. You've had a great spring leading up to this point. How do you get now ready with the group for the championships this weekend?
Just like any other meet, I feel like it is a championship, so we always go in kind of with the underdog mentality. I'm sure Coach Joe's already said it that we go in with a bullseye on our back, and no one really likes us going inside of it because we come into a new conference and have dominated. So just go in with the same confidence and almost a little bit of arrogance too, just to go inside and make sure you come out with the championship.
What are the things that you guys try to do as a team, specifically on the men's side, that keep the confidence high, that keep the championships coming? What are those couple of things that either the coaches tell you or that you guys are telling yourselves?
We tell each other, we're always there for each other, especially at meets. I know, especially with throwing, like I do a lot better when there's a gang of Monmouth Hawks standing there. I know with the jumps as well, standing there cheering and just being monsters and animals and like kind of intimidating the other team, things of that nature. So just being there for each other and always trying to be the best.
Being part of this tradition of Monmouth track and field, which has so many championships and now 2 different conferences. Yeah. What does it mean to you now to be a senior, helping lead this team as part of a long-standing tradition?
I just want to keep it going. I don't want to be the one to lose it. You know what I mean? And I'm sure there's other seniors as well that that we've come and we went from the NEC into the MAAC just to continue to uphold that tradition of that winning tradition that we do have.
Now with head coach Joe Compagni in advance of the MAAC Outdoor Track and Field Championships, Coach, both the men and women going for 3 straight each year. Monmouth's been in the league. You've won this outdoor championship. How do you keep this team focused as they now go for a three-peat?
I think it's important for us to think about 1 in a row. This year's team has to take care of this year's meet, and the conference is stronger than ever. We've changed the format a little bit this year. It's trials and finals in a lot of the track events that weren't trials and finals before, and if you look at the conference, it's stronger than ever, so we have a big challenge in front of us.
And it's been a successful spring, as always, leading up to the championships. The fact that it's scored differently, has that changed at all the approach leading up to these MAAC championships?
It hasn't really. Some of our folks know that they have to go 2 days that didn't have to go 2 days before. And we've known that and we've prepared for that. But as far as what we've done at competitions or what we've done in training, it hasn't changed it that much. It's been doing what we need to do week to week to get ready for championship time, which is here now.
Coach, the team has seen so many successes already, a lot of personal bests, a lot of first places, obviously a lot of wins leading up to this. But how hard does it make the job of the coach, knowing that a team has had so much success, both years past and this season past, to get them ready, like you said, for this new challenge with, as you said, the conference being so strong?
I think they have to realize that championships are different and the intensity's turned up a little bit, and there's a lot of motivation from every athlete from every school in the conference, and that they have to be on top of their game and that we have to be together. And that's one of our key things that we want to focus on, is making sure we're doing it for each other and not just doing it for ourselves.
Well, and that's been something we've noticed, obviously, all the years that we've all been here. That's been just a pillar of your programs. On that thought, and my final question, what do you want to see this specific group this year do, both on the men and women's side, as far as being together, but what do you want to see them accomplish? If they do these few things, you think they'll be successful this weekend?
The easiest way to describe it is to execute. We know that they're ready. We know that they've trained well. We know they've competed well and progressed through the season. Now they need to go do what they do as well as they can do it in the championship environment. So in some ways it's as simple as that, and using the energy of being together with your teammates at a championship meet, which is always special, always memorable.
Yeah, I'm sure people are going to hear that, and when they see your name and all the titles next to it, they go, it can't be that simple. But as you've proved year after year, it really is that easy. And Coach, we really appreciate a few minutes. Wish you the best of luck this weekend.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That is the Monmouth men's and women's track and field coach Joe Compagni, as his Hawks on both the men's and women's side go for 3 in a row at the MAAC Outdoor Championships. It starts this Saturday at 1 p.m. out at Ryder.